Hello students, this is the second lesson of paragraph and essay writing. The slides have been prepared by me and edited by Professor Jinan Ahmed. In this slide, we will learn about the different general information about essays, or essay writings. First of all, the first piece of information is that you have to know that any essay consists of minimally three parts, minimally at least three parts. What are these parts? Introduction, body, and conclusions. In the introduction, you have to write at least three general statements about the topic itself, with no details. Three general statements. In the body, you have to divide the body into sections according to the type of essay you are writing. If you are writing, for instance, about the pros and cons of, let's say, smoking, so there are two parts, one for the pros and another one for the cons, advantages, which means, and disadvantages. Okay, so it depends on the type of the topic. Conclusion is the last part of your essay. In this part, you have to write at least three sentences that wrap up the whole essay. So again, any essay consists at least of three parts: introduction, body, and conclusions. In the introduction and conclusions, minimally you have to write three sentences. The body, the length of the body depends on the type of the essay you are writing. Now, types of essays. We have opinion essay, we have a problem and solution, we have a pros and cons, process and maps, graph with trends, tables and bars with the trends, comparative graphs. Okay, so here you have different types of essays. This year we will learn opinion essay, problem and solution, pros and cons, process and maps. Okay, we will focus on the first four types of essays. Now, let's start with opinion essay. This is the structure of an opinion essay. First of all, you have an introduction. Write two general sentences about the topic. Then, give your opinion. So from the very beginning, you have to write what? You have to write two general sentences, and then the third sentence will be what? Will be your opinion about the topic. So from the very beginning, you have to identify your opinion. Okay? In the body, which is the main part of your essay, you have to give reasons that support your opinion. In the introduction, you already, let's say, identified or made it clear about your opinion. So in the body, you have to give reasons why you chose that opinion, why you support that opinion. Okay, whether you are with or against. So in the body, you have to give reasons. So here you have only one paragraph. Yes. In the conclusions, you have what? You have to give three sentences to conclude the whole topic. So this is the structure of what? Of opinion essay. We have three parts: introduction, body, and conclusions. Let's have an example. Look at this topic. Prison is the best punishment for criminals. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Discuss. See, we said that in the introduction we have to write two general statements about the topic and then give our opinion. So here, look at the introduction. Nowadays, the percentage of crimes are getting higher. Many punishments have been suggested in an attempt to reduce, if not get rid of, crimes in general. One of these punishments is prison. So these two sentences are what? General sentences. I didn't say yes, I am with or against. I'm talking about, let's say, nowadays, what's happening nowadays. Okay, I said many punishment. Again, I give another general sentence. Okay, and finally, this is my opinion. Personally, I disagree with this prison. I disagree. I disagree with this because for many reasons. I disagree with this for many reasons, as shown in the following paragraph. So you said I disagree, but you didn't give any details about your disagreement, why you are against this idea. So again, in the introduction, as we said here, you have to write two general sentences plus you give your opinion. And here I have what? The first sentence in yellow, the second sentence in white, and the third sentence, what is your opinion? See? Let's go to the body. In the body, here you are supposed to give reasons for your disagreement. What are the reasons why I disagree that prison is a suitable, let's say, punishment for, let's say, criminals? First, there are different types of crimes, and the prison does not suit all of them. See, we have different types of crimes, and it is, it's not logic or illogic to assign only prison to all types of crimes. Second, prisons in our country lack the basics human beings need to live. Accordingly, they will die. Criminals will die ultimately and be a source of many illness because let's say prisons in our country are not tidy, not clean, and crowded. So there will be what? There will be places, okay, for many, let's say, illnesses, diseases, okay. So again, this is not something suitable for criminals. Though they are criminals, but still they are human beings. There should be some reasons for committing crimes, and we have to study these reasons. Okay? Third, prisons should be a punishment to help criminals sense the value of freedom and think of their wrongdoings. Locking up criminals in cells without offering lessons on how to be a good human being will change nothing. Will change nothing. Will change nothing. Okay? They only postpone releasing criminals again to society. When we issue, the sentence of, let's say, prison, of a prison to somebody or some criminals, there should be some value, some, let's say, advantages of prisoning them. Okay, put them in jail. What is the purpose behind putting criminals in prisons? Okay, and such a place, close place for, let's say, years, and then they will be released later on. So what is the usage of locking them in cells when there is no, let's say, teaching lessons? Okay, there should be some lessons about how to be a good person, how to change. We have to study the reasons behind committing such crimes. Sometimes the criminal is a criminal, but because he is suffering from a psychological issue or disorder. So we have to study all these things. Okay, so this is the body, as you can see. 3 sentences. It consists of what? Giving reasons for your disagreement. I disagree that prison is something suitable for criminals. Okay? Unless it is, equipped with the basics of essentials of life and provided with, let's say, teaching lessons, okay, about how to be a good person, how to some religious issues, etc. So on the body, you have to give reason. Not necessarily you mention many reasons. 3 reasons I think are enough. And as you can see, I said first. If I use first, then I have to use second, third, etc. I cannot use first and then I use moreover, in addition, besides. No, if I use numbers, okay, then I have to continue first, second, third. Okay. Now we move to the conclusions. In the conclusions, again, we are supposed to write 3 sentences that wrap up the whole, let's say, essay. So we can say, based on what has been mentioned before, which means what has been mentioned in the body, one can conclude that to punish is something good. However, this is the first sentence. The right, the second. However, one should match the type of punishment with the wrongdoing committed. There should be a kind of matching. The third sentence, moreover, unless our prisons develop or adopt, okay, a rehabilitation policy, they cannot prevent or reduce crimes. So in this case, if there is no, let's say, lessons, teaching lessons, giving directions and instructions, and some, let's say, ethical, let's say, lessons that help them be good persons in life, so there is no use and there is no benefit of putting criminals in jails. Okay, so this is the conclusion, giving 3 sentences: 1, 2, 3. Now, do it yourself, DIY. Okay, recently many governments have banned smoking in public places or areas such as restaurants and offices. Do you agree or disagree? I want you to do the same thing by dividing, let's say, your paper into 3 parts. Introduction, you have to write in the introduction 3 sentences, 3 general sentences, or 2, okay, and the third one should be your opinion, whether you are with or against. And then in the body you have to give reasons for your approval, agreement or disagreement. If you disagree, you have to give reasons. If you agree, you have to give reasons, okay? And the third one is the conclusion. You have to conclude whether smoking should be banned or not. So this is assignment. I just want to give you something else, which is if you want to add points. For instance, I gave reasons. So I said first. If I use first, then I have to use second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. Okay. If I use at the beginning, you give one reason. You say later, then, moreover, besides, in addition, another point. At the end, lastly, finally, further, furthermore. So these are connectors, okay, that help adding other, let's say, points, other ideas. So you are free whether to use the first column box or the second one, but if you use this one, you have to stick to it. If you use this one, you have to stick to it. Okay, yes, this is the end. Thank you very much for listening, and if you have any question, you can discuss it in the on the stream. Thank you.